everybody, my name is Lucia, I'm your trainer for today. Today we're going to go through the Train the Trainer course, TTT Level 1, How People Learn. This is the training included in the Ready for Excellence program. Just few information for yourself in case of need. Emergency. If you need the emergency exits, they are located on the left side. If you need the restroom, just outside the class, on the right, sorry. And please remember that during the training session, it's not allowed to use mobile phones, so remember to switch it off, and also smoking is not allowed. Apart from this, the module that we are gonna go through today is How People Learn, and it is divided in subtopics. That means introduction, learner types, then we're gonna have a comfort break, then training objectives, training methodology, body language, communication skills. All together is going to be more or less around 1 hour, 1 hour and a half with comfort breaks. Let's go through. Why do we have to study this? Let's start setting our objectives. Because at the end of this session, you will be able to demonstrate an understanding of different things. That means the learner types, how people get to the knowledge, the important values of the objectives, the behavioral characteristics of good and peer communication, and also key communication techniques such as also body language. Why we need to study this? To develop your career as a professional instructor, as I am also now, you will be trainers in the future. So you have to find out and recognize which are the people that you have in front. Additionally, you will also have to apply a certain methodology for their quick understanding and learning. At the end of each training, this training as well, trainers will be evaluated following 3 different ways. Trainer techniques and skills, product and topic knowledge, in balance with experience, and focus on the students of your class. Learning is a journey and not a destination. Why? Because learning is a process that will go through day by day. It's not possible to reach to a knowledge in any field immediately, but we need a certain time to learn. So it's not our final goal, but the journey of our life, let's say. As I told you already, we have many different kinds of people that are different, and they can get to different concert, well, to the same concert in different ways. We have, for this reason, found out that we can follow a theory of personality. The theory of personality is a theory in which you first have to understand who is your audience. Then, something that is important for you probably is not important for somebody else. Or something that you think is not important for you, maybe for somebody else is vital for his understanding. Remember that no one is better than another one. So all are equal. All the people have the same, are in the same level. And each personality features qualities good for certain purposes and other could be opposed to others, of course, because not everybody is the same. Now, do you think how many learner types can we have? How many? And what are the many? If you know, you might not know.
Couple, 3, maybe.
3, yeah, 2, more or less, yes. And can you tell me names, few names, any idea? It's normal, don't worry, because somebody that is not involved in this kind of trainings, that's why we will go through. I will explain you that we have 4 kinds of learner types. 4. The first one is the thinker. Then we have the pragmatist. Then we have the observer. And then we have the red one, the activist. I'll give you this so you can see better. Now, who do you think is the activist, for example?
Maybe someone who does things physically.
go one by one. The thinker, for example. The thinker is a person that needs a lot of time to understand a concept. Because the thinker is a very reflexive person and they need to ask questions all the time. In this way, they can feel all the grasps in their long-term memory. And they need to know everything before telling you that they are certain about something. That's why you need to repeat things a lot for the thinker. The second one, and one of the hardest I guess, is the pragmatist. The pragmatist, it could be somebody that is a bit older than you as well, that has a lot of experience in the job, in the life, and for this reason the pragmatist is a bit hard to teach, because they might think that they know already everything. But this is not true, because we need long life to understand everything. And this is also important for you to repeat this many times and do examples. Examples related to their life, to their previous experience. In this way, they can refer a new information to another one that is old and they know already, they have experienced it. Then we have the activist. The activist, as Achille said, is a person that needs to do something physically. For example, if I have to teach how to do a cocktail in a bar, and I have a bar boy, you cannot tell only, put this, put that. You have to take the glass, take the bottle, pour the rum, pour the coke, etc. In this way, the activist will understand. Then we have the last one, the observer. The observer is somebody that needs to see, to remember the information. That means, I will show you this paper, I will explain the 4 learning types. In the first minute, immediately, the observer, if I ask, will repeat, yes, the learning type, there are this, and that. But at the end, if I remove the paper, he will not focus on the image anymore, and he will not remember. Even for this one, it's important to cover all the aspects and repeat the information as much as possible. For this reason, I will be helped by a friend of mine. Do you know what is this?
Yeah.
What is it?
Coke.
Coke, yes. Anybody knows probably Coca-Cola, because... Why? Did you drink it? Yes.
Yeah.
Did you see in the supermarket? Yes, of course. Yeah, this is the marketing actually rule. It's very important. The Coca-Cola rule. We're talking about the Coca-Cola rule because it's linked to our learning cycle. Why? Because Coca-Cola said that if you see it, hear it, taste it, smell it, and touch it, the bottle, at least 5 times, you can probably buy it and like it. In the same way, we will go through the learning cycle because we have to repeat things at least 5 different times to let everybody understand. We will go through the explanation first and then ask people to repeat, show physically, ask to show back, and ask questions at the end of each explanation to understand if your audience understood everything or not. Now, if you don't have questions, I will have a few questions for you to see if our audience understood everything. Now, how many learner types do we have?
5 times.
5, are you sure?
No, 4.
4, okay. And in how many ways do they have to, in how many ways do they need to listen information? Yes, 5. Yes, it's very important to remember that 5 times at least to cover all the personalities. If you don't have any other questions, the training is over, so thank you very much for your cooperation. I will see you tomorrow for the next module. Bye and have a nice day.
Thank you.